Hello everybody and welcome back to MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, where we need to destroy the regional Maskarovka headquarters in Sarna City. So let's get going on that, although first I'm going to advance us forward a little bit to get some of these repairs done. I don't think we'll advance to the dragon being finished. That'll be at the same time as the mission start, but we'll probably not bring the dragon on this mission. So let's see what we've got here. Commander, sorry for my emotions getting the best of me out there, but whoever that smug son of a bitch on the comms was, he definitely knew all the right buttons to press to piss me off. My mood's greatly improved after I've been told we were able to pry him out of his mech alive. We got lucky and he fell unconscious during the battle. We weren't so lucky with his co-conspirators, though. Many of them killed themselves before they could be taken into custody. We've got a handful of them, but not as many as I would have liked to capture. Whoever they are, they definitely have top-grade intelligence training. Could be Maskarovka or Death Commandos, but honestly, there's some huge holes in that theory. They wanted to trap us here and attack the HPG to frame House Davian in the eyes of Comstar. While the broad strokes make sense, other major details don't. They never once called for McCarrans to reinforce them. They have no forms of ID, they don't act like any Capellan I've ever seen, and most of all, they know things. Things that no Capellan intelligence officer would ever divulge to us. If I'm being honest, the whole lot of them give me the creeps. We put all the survivors under enhanced interrogation and came up with zero answers as to who they are or why they destroyed the HPG. But plenty of seemingly random bits of information regarding Yorinaga Karita, a Liao counteroffensive, plans for a raid against the New Avalon NAIS campus, and other things that were clearly way too implausible to be true. Among the random bits of information they did divulge was the location of all Maskarovka facilities on Sarna, and confirmation that they did receive a priority message from Tigris months ago. They claim it's been buried in a sea of thousands of other reports that began flooding into their offices since the fall of Tikhonov. These must be your lost codebooks, Commander. If it's true, then the Maskarovka do have it, but don't yet know the value of the content they possess. Although we didn't find any additional Fusiliers survivors, a deal's a deal, Commander. I'll spare what I can to assist you in a raid against the identified Maskarovka headquarters. It won't be much, but with this new intel, it should hopefully be enough for you to get your job done. Indeed, let us continue here. Tonnage limit is going to be 300. Okay, 11 negotiation points, so let's max salvage shares, and then put our C-bill payout at 506. Cool. So, at this point, the dragon is going to be worked on. It will finish at the same time that this mission starts. The charger will not be done before the mission starts, but the dragon would be. I'm going to get rid of the dragon and the charger from this anyway. And probably the cataphract. And I'm thinking that we would probably bring the marauder for ourselves. So that would be this marauder. There we go. And then for Lieutenant Leon and for Lieutenant Battle, the question is, what would we be going for? Well, we could definitely think about, well, what tonnage do we need for that? 140, so this is an average of 70 tons each. Okay, so we could bring like a 80 tonner and a 60 tonner, or we could, bring two 70 tonners. There's a number of things we could do. The Archer would be an interesting thing to bring here. I feel like that might be a little heavy on the LRMs with the Stalker. So we're probably not going to do that. But bringing one of these Thunderbolts wouldn't be bad. We could bring that in a 75 tonner like the other Marauder. That would be an interesting option, potentially. So we'd bring this Thunderbolt. It's got that large pulse laser in its right arm. That's fairly vulnerable. We might lose it. What's in the other Thunderbolt's arm? That's just a regular large laser. Okay, 102.38 versus 101.18. Oh, interesting. This is actually slightly better as well. So we'll do that for the moment, and we are going to go with probably this other Marauder. I don't think we have another 75 tonner other than that Marauder, do we? No. Okay, so this Marauder is the way to go at this point. So let's go ahead and ready that up. And that'll be fine. The dragon is refit, but we are up-tunning anyway. Well, let's see what this Maskarovka headquarters has for defenses.
Right, Commander. We were able to learn the location of Sarna's Maskarovka headquarters and support facilities around the capital city of Sarna from our captured imposters. If your stolen codebooks were delivered anywhere, it would have been at any of the marked facilities for decoding. With the HPG system down, it's fairly safe to assume the code books would not have been able to make it off-planet even if they were decoded. So if you can destroy them here, it's unlikely Liao will be able to retrieve them again. We are deep in enemy territory here, so I can only support you with a small team of commandos. They will tail you and verify the destruction of the codebooks once you destroy the marked buildings. This is your mission, and I need to tend to the Fusiliers and plan our next move. So I'll leave the rest of this up to you and Rihanna. Best of luck.
And to you, Captain Damu. I've got nothing to add to that, Commander. So let's get the job done.
Okay, so there's definitely VTOLs up here. Let's work on taking some of those down. They're behind the building right now. Noted. This is definitely deep behind enemy lines. No doubt about that. Okay, we can't look up high enough to get to that VTOL, so we're going to have to hope somebody else can. What do we got up over here? There's a light mech. Noted. Come here, you.
Target acquired.
Okay. There we go.
Target is down.
Excellent. So there's a light mech out here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. Oh, we have... This is timed. I just realized that. Okay.
New target fires.
We're on your target, Commander.
Okay, so we're going to head directly up over here. I ordered our lance mates to attack that light. There are multiple lights back there. Noted. Our lance mates are on it. Okay. I'm just keeping an eye on the lance mate situation over
target. Let's be quick about this, Commander.
Okay. The other target is right over here. Gotcha.
Threat raiders just took out one of our
Target
facilities.
destroyed.
Contact Colonel McCarran. We need assistance immediately. We cannot afford to lose our regional intelligence operations.
Looks like we've got their attention, Commander. Just keep at it.
Shared target identified.
Okay, so the lance mates are going to keep tangling with their primary forces over there. And I do see the Stalker taking some damage. The Stalker is really not ideal for this kind of map, but that's fine for the moment. So that Jenner shouldn't last very much longer.
Target acquired. New target Spider.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay. We're going to need our lance mates to get a bit caught up. I'm not sure whether we're supposed to be taking out this building or the satellite array here. Little unclear. It's something, for sure. Whatever it is, it's not destroyed yet. There we go. Now it is. Okay.
Target acquired.
So there's a blackjack right here. We're starting to take quite a lot of fire.
Heat critical.
Okay.
Target destroyed.
Indeed.
New target grass.
Focus target has been updated.
Okay. So we're on this
Acquired.
grasshopper right now. We need to take out some of these defenders at this moment. So here's a turret here. Hang on. Is that an LRM
Target
variant
destroyed.
awesome?
New target awesome.
It is. Okay. That's noted. So we need to close in on that. Absolutely understood. Where did he go? Here he is.
Heavy damage. Component lost.
Yeah, there's a lot of enemies out there. We've almost got this awesome down already, though. There he
Target
goes.
destroyed.
Okay, so the awesome's down.
Target acquired.
That's looking good. What's looking less good is how spread out our allies are right now. But it's okay.
Target destroyed.
So our arm is currently exposed. That's absolutely understood.
Got another one.
Cool.
That's the last facility. The infantry will take it from here.
Excellent.
We need to evacuate now, before McCarran's armored cavalry shows up in force.
Yeah, we're out of
Make
here.
your way to the marked exfil site.
All personnel, I'm initiating protocol Fenshu Kengu. Evacuate all facilities. Destroy and burn all hard drives, node routers, and data ashes before you evacuate. Make sure we leave nothing but ashes for these deviant dogs.
Indeed. So we are out of here. We took a lot of damage there, but that was mostly because of the timer. I wanted to rush through and get that done without taking our time and eliminating defenders one by one, which we would normally do to limit damage. But sure, this is fine. So we could salvage this grasshopper, and actually, I kind of wanna. So that seems good. We'll get this medium laser going, and that looks fine. So we definitely took a fair amount of damage there. That is understood. So let's go into our mechs here. This is our Marauder here. It didn't really take significant damage, and that's absolutely okay. So we'll get that going. This Thunderbolt didn't take significant damage. This one lost an arm, though, this Marauder. So we'll repair everything there. This large laser was destroyed, and there wasn't much that we could do about that. We'll just put in like a short burst large laser there. There we go. And yes, this will not be available for next mission. That's understood. And we'll repair this one as well. Now, I'm not going to queue up repairs on this grasshopper. We're not in an industrial hub. We don't need it. It's fine. So now the question is, what is the next mission? Well, we need to make contact with the Crater Cobras and Screaming Eagles. Congratulations on completing your mission, Commander. My commandos reported that the second the Maskarovka saw infantry investigating their destroyed sites, they initiated protocols to destroy everything rather than see Confederation secrets fall into our hands. We were able to capture a handful of random data drives for good measure, but I doubt there's anything of immediate value to us on them. Although your mission for Marshal Davian is now complete, I'm afraid that you're still trapped on Sarna, just like the rest of us. Liao forces still maintain air superiority and will destroy your dropship if you attempt to leave the system, just as they destroyed all of ours. But not all hope is lost. We just captured a scouting patrol from the local militia, and we're able to tap into McCarran's comms systems. While we know they will change the transmission codes the second they realize one of their patrols are missing, we've learned that McCarran is squarely focused on destroying remnants of the Crater Cobras and Screaming Eagles, the Certus Fusiliers' mercenary support battalions for the Sarna campaign. They're still alive and have been causing the Big Mac nothing but problems for months now. We've used your Leopard sensors to pinpoint their position through their assigned transponder codes, and we've verified that they're still alive and moving, although they're too far out for us to make radio contact through all of this electromagnetic jamming. This is the best news we've received since you all arrived to help us. Commander, we'll need you to make initial first contact with them. At the moment, their reported location is too far away from any of our Fusiliers to make without abandoning our wounded. That's weird syntax, but I guess it does make sense. Okay, I'll prep everyone for transport and begin to slowly migrate our surviving personnel in their general direction. Your forces can fly ahead in your dropship and make initial contact with their forces and plan a rendezvous point for us. The Mercenaries have been moving their forces repeatedly, trying to stay one step ahead of McCarran's armored cavalry. Judging by their movements, it appears that they're migrating towards the ruins of a derelict warship located deep in northern Jacarlos. This will be the most ideal spot for you to make contact with them. This might be the last time we see each other, Commander, so before you go, I just wanted to say thanks for everything. You've given all the remaining Fusiliers hope that we'll make it all out of this one way or another. Okay, so let us proceed. This is going to be a 310 tonnage limit now, so that should be fine. We will max out our salvage shares and take 2 points of Seabill payout, so that looks good. Okay, so we can certainly advance time some amount. So let's actually do that. Let's advance time a little bit. This will be our next payment due, which is expensive to be sure, but we're going to advance forward a little bit here. So this Marauder is not going to be ready, but everything else will be. So now we can make this deployment. This guy not prepared, but we now have 85 tons that we could put here. We could bring the Charger at this point, and we'd be 5 tons short. So this seems pretty decent, actually. Let's just run this like this. Excellent. So this should be interesting. We'll see how this goes.
The ruins of the derelict warship are straight ahead, Commander. The Crater Cobras and the Screaming Eagles have taken refuge in its interior. If we want to have any chance of getting out of this mess alive, we're going to need their help. Let's hope they aren't in as dire straits as we are.
That optional objective is interesting. We'll see if that ends up happening. I'm not going to be too upset if it doesn't, but hopefully.
Amazing. I never thought I would ever see one of the ancient warships. These things used to be at the top of the food chain when it came to the supreme military power of the Star League. Massive spacecraft that acted as jump ships, armed to the teeth with naval weapons and assault dropships.
And were often used to rain death across entire systems with nuclear fire and chemical strikes. Untold billions died at the hands of these monsters. It's not surprising that they were the first things to be targeted and destroyed in the early succession wars.
I mean, yes, that is technically true. That is a primary use of warships in that period. So I'm just wondering, this seems like a very defensible position. Okay, it's maybe less enclosed than I would have liked, looking up over there, but sure. So our lance mates are having a bit of a hard time catching up. That's understood. We maybe should just kind of chill here and give our lance mates a moment. They seem to have taken a kind of awkward path, going out and around a lot more than we did. We went kind of straight up the hill. But here comes the Charger. Eventually that Marauder will come through as well, and the Stalker bringing up the rear. Okay, let's go ahead and proceed for the moment. The Stalker is definitely still back there, but that's fine. The Stalker won't actually be all that useful in this environment anyway.
They're broadcasting Federated Suns IFF. You out there, identify yourselves.
We are an independent detachment of the 2nd Crucis Lancers on special assignment. We're here to help.
Rihanna Campbell? Is that you? I thought you were with that Merc outfit from the Galahad War Games. What are you doing broadcasting Davian military IFFs?
That's a long story for another time. For now, we're hoping to help each other out of this mess.
That's highly optimistic of you. We dug into this position to defend ourselves from an incoming advance from the 3rd McCarran's Armored Cavalry. They've been probing our defenses for the past week after we repelled an all-out assault from them at Graves Hallow. If you want to help, join us, and let's push these bastards back. Keep us in good enough shape, and we might just live to see tomorrow. Colonel Westrick, enemy scouts just crossed the outer perimeter. They're here! Well, okay then. Let's get to work. Rihanna, Commander, we'll appreciate the assist here. Keep our mercs in fighting shape. We won't be any good to you dead.
Okay, so they're coming in from this side.
New
Gotcha.
target, Locust.
Copy. The commander's target is our target.
Dynasty Unit 4
Target
taking heavy
destroyed.
damage.
Target acquired.
Cool. So this is definitely a light lance here. No doubt about it.
Heat critical.
Legging that cicada, and it is
New
pretty
target,
dead
Raven.
from here. Cool.
Reserve forces from McCarran's appear to be crossing the perimeter. Things are going to heat up quickly here.
Understood. We should be able to pull through if we can keep our forces in the fight.
Destroyed.
We'll do our best, Colonel.
Okay, we're gonna let our heat drop a bit here. And there's that Raven there. We gotta get that Raven eliminated for sure. This guy's really charging after it. Okay. Dropship coming in out over that way. Okay, noted. For now, I want this Raven gone.
Target acquired.
There we go.
Target destroyed.
So the Raven is out of here. That's fine. Now, we know that the other enemies are coming in from this side, I believe. Yep.
New target, Spider. Target acquired.
Okay, so Spider, Firestarter, Javelin. I'm wondering what that medium is. Vindy? Okay.
Cannot comply. Invalid target.
I wish that this guy wasn't back here on his own. That would be awfully nice.
New target, Vindicator.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Enemy mech in the area.
Okay,
Target
so for
acquired.
now, we've got this Firestarter here. There he goes.
Target destroyed.
Excellent.
Heat critical.
now we got that spider. I'm moving on from the spider for now. I see another dropship there. Okay, closing in on this Vindicator.
Critical. System offline.
Okay, Vindicator went down. Perfect.
That'll make kill for me.
Excellent. So that's 8 out of 24. That is 1/3 of the enemies.
We've got your target, Commander.
Ooh, this is a nice open line of fire here. Okay, we're gonna close in up over this way.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Target acquired.
Next up is this javelin for us. We've got a lot of lightnings.
Commander's kill.
For sure.
To explode.
Okay, so there's that Jenner down. Nice. I saw a VTOL up over here. There's also a dropship landing there.
Target
That is understood.
acquired.
That Phoenix Hawk is very close to going down. There he goes.
Target destroyed.
Excellent.
New target Orion.
Copy. Engage commander's target.
Okay, we're focus firing that Orion.
Target acquired.
And then there's also this Griffin down here. This is a pretty
target,
decent,
quick drop.
like, light, medium heavy lance.
Incoming missile.
Okay. We're just setting up a bit of a firing line here. I'd like it if our allies would, do stuff.
Target
Other than this
destroyed.
guy. He is
Target
engaging, for
acquired.
sure, but I'm going to back off a bit here. Okay. Not a big fan of the damage that we're taking right now.
Target
there goes that quick
destroyed.
draw.
Target acquired.
Buddy, get out of the way.
Heat critical.
There we go.
Target
Affirmative. Commander's target is now priority.
Okay, we're focus firing this Hunchy. And there he
target
goes.
destroyed.
Excellent.
Ammo low.
So that is 16 out of 24. We're running low on AC-5 ammo, but that's understood and completely fine. There's also still helicopters up there. So we can take that one down. Hello, I just saw something. Out over
New
this way?
target, Archer.
Okay. That is absolutely noted. I'm going to hold position here for the moment. I'm not going to go after that. We're going to let them close in a bit on us. I'd like to take down that VTOL. That would be ideal. Cannot look up high enough for that, though. Okay, there's
Target
one.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
And two. Okay, perfect. So those VTOLs are down. We've pulled back here, and we know that they're going to be coming in from that direction. So I'm going to peek out over here and see if we can see them yet. Not yet. Oh, hello.
Target
Quick draw.
acquired.
Battle Master. Centurion. Archer.
Contact. Enemy mech in sight.
Okay.
Shared target identified.
Take down that Centurion.
New target Centurion.
I wish we had a sniper weapon right now.
Gold base. Sighting on hostile forces. Moving to strike.
Okay, we got a little damage on that Centurion, but this is not fantastic engagement for us right now. Our allies aren't even taking the shots. Okay, now we're starting to shoot. I'm not going to straight up fight this Lance. We're going to fight this from a bit of a distance. Utilizing armor on our allies.
My last kill is about to explode.
Okay,
Acquired.
who is the next primary target?
Lance
Battle
target
Master.
engaged.
Actually, quick draw.
Focus the commander's target.
This quick draw is exposed. And I want to take him down.
Ammo depleted.
The last of the rear guard are moving in to engage.
Target acquired.
God, these bastards just don't give up. Crater Cobras, stay strong. We've almost got them.
Okay, so this Battle Master's got to go.
The reactor
And
on
there
my
he
kill
goes.
is about to go crit.
Acquired.
Now, this is an archer up here. I'm letting that reactor go. There we go. And now we're going to close in on this archer. If we can climb this hill. There we go. There's a couple VTOLs up above, but that doesn't really matter. Okay. We're in close on the archer. And he is about to go down.
Amazing, Commander. Nice kill.
There we go.
It's even going critical.
Okay, now there is one lance of mechs remaining, and I don't know where. But they're out there somewhere. We're going to want to be pretty cautious with this next lance as well.
Target acquired.
Now, there's a VTOL up there, but that doesn't really matter. We're in a very well fortified, defensible position here. Okay,
New target.
Commander's target received.
so that's just a Shadowhawk. Nothing too frightening there. We can light him up a bit. And there he goes.
Target destroyed.
So now there's 3 remaining enemies.
Focus
That's a
target
Vindicator.
received, Commander.
Acquired.
And that's a second
Shifting payload
Vindicator.
target, Commander.
So I see 2 Vindicators. Which again is in the category of not terribly scary.
Target destroyed.
Coordinated attack target received.
I don't like what's going on with our armor right now, so I'm disengaging. Okay. That Vindicator's gotta go.
Tango eliminated.
There we go.
Destroyed.
You heard the Commander.
Now
Take
all
the
that's
target.
left is a Marauder. We're letting our allies engage that Marauder. I don't want to lose any weapon systems at this point. Okay, that Marauder has no guns other than its AC-5 remaining.
All remaining Macaron's
Beautiful.
forces appear to be withdrawing. For now, our forces are in the clear.
You have our thanks, Commander, but without us being able to transmit off system, I'm very skeptical about our overall chances at survival. A very strong ECM field is preventing us from contacting anyone at the system's jump point. We have a long shot plan to try to get a message off-world. With your help, we might just be able to do it. Come by our command center and I'll share the details with you.
Well, that got a little bit spicy. No doubt about that. 24 mechs versus our 8. I mean, we did it, but yikes. Those are not great odds, to be honest. So, let's see what we get from salvage here. That's what they call a target-rich environment, no doubt about that. So we can't get that Orion. That's way too much share cost. We could, however, get the Battlemaster, which I'm going to do. So that'll be fantastic. And then we have 7 additional shares. So we could go for like this LRM, this SRM, these medium lasers, something along the lines of that. Okay, that'll work. Cool. Commander, it's great to see you again. I only wish we were meeting under better circumstances. You have my thanks for keeping us in good enough shape to see tomorrow. While I can't spare too much equipment, I do have a MechWarrior that's been disposed of their mech in the recent fighting. If you have a mech for them, they'll serve you well. I'll send them over to your dropship. Let's catch up over a drink in my tent. I'm curious to know why the hell you're even on this rock in the first place. Okay, so we'll grab that. We're now Reputation rank 12, Venerable, and we have this transmission. We'll get to that later. As far as repairs go, we should be able to repair everything quite simply here. Only armor damage there. We're not going to repair this Battlemaster at this point, obviously, but yeah, that should be very, very simple there. Cool. So we can see that our next mission starts in 50 days. Okay, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Next episode, we'll take a look at this transmission, but we need to continue Sarna Part 5. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Andy Magar, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Hiro Marutsu, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.